I just gotta get my suit on here. I don't know if I can even get my suit on here. It's all wet. Oh, quad rifle. Oh, did I give you something? Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's the one I gave you as a present, yep.
Attention, this here's Raleigh Clay on a priority message recording. A strangler heart's been picked up in the vicinity and its fine infested creatures won't be far behind. To anyone listening, take down that heart before it controls too many creatures and things get out of hand. Warning, additional seismic activity has been picked up at the heart location.
Oh shit, it's coming to me. I'm out of ultrasight now, so I'm gonna use my minigun, and I only smoked her a little bit, but she's maybe not. My seat cracks over a lot. I think I got it. Almost. She's down. Let's go get that pod. Finish this up there, okie. Boom. Can't see it. Jump up on a rock, though. I gotta go get some ultrasight ammo because I got nothing, man. And I feel a little light on the ammo department. Oh yeah, the XX that I told you to do? Yeah, that's fucking awesome. And you can just, cause some stuff you can't see, and you miss a lot of shit. You know, it gets stuck in the ground, or you can't see in the grass. You know, so, especially when you're in radiation rumble, that thing fucking works nice when you hit XX twice. You can pick everything up in the area. I'm just telling everybody that's on my Twitch. Well, I'll be sure to do this event more. Ooh, somebody just bought my assault rifle. That gives me a lot of... I reduced that one that was 40,000. And I just sold it. I just sold it, so that's cool. I just made it twice as much the amount, I think. So if it was, you know, put at 9, I put it at, you know, 18, you know what I mean? I think I just sold it at 15, so. I got a dirty old teddy bear. Let me put that in here. You just aren't selling anything at your store, or? Do you want me to go to your store and see what's going on? I could give you my opinion on it. Yep. That'll do? Okay. Alright, let me go do that and see what's going on. Maybe you got shit too expensive. Who knows? Let me go look. Let me just see if I can put a couple of things more in here and I can move. So you just bought a big assault rifle. That gives me a lot of room. I was like holding all my weapons. That's why I was so full. Jesus. Yeah, I'll give you my honest opinion, and it may hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna be completely honest with you, alright? My viewpoint as a customer. My husband's so funny. He knows I do a lot of good business on here. Like, I'm making almost $200,000 a day. And he's like, I think we should open up a store. Like, there's this flea market over here, and I want you to call today and find out how much it is. He wants me to go start selling shit. Because he knows I'm fucking good at it. I can make real money, But it interferes with a lot of stuff, Like, I have a bad back, and it's hard to move around and shit and do stuff, and it's just gonna make things harder. Be nicer if I could just do it here, My house. Do you need toxic goo? That makes you irradiated, right? Can I give that to you? Okay. Oh, I thought it was to make you radiated. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What does hard lemonade do? Do you know? This is like weight or something. I don't know if it gives you weight. Oh, max AP it gives you. Okay. That's cool. I bought a lot of it yesterday, like 20 containers of it. So dude had it for like a cap. I was like, what are you doing selling it for a cap? It retails for 10. So I just bought it all. That's what I do. I buy stuff that's under retail and then, Alright, so let's see. I know I'm overweight right now. Anything going on the map? Yeah, get that straight and see. Listen to me. Yeah, like, if you've got stuff that's over retail, you need to get it down. Like, listen to me. If you get shit so often that a little bit below retail, people can make a little bit on it. So below retail is good. Like those new cards you had them for like $250 or something like that. You had like 75 of them, dude. When you have an excess like that, especially when new cards are like £1 a piece, you need to put it down below retail. If you put that down to like $75, you would fucking throw those out. Even 100 would go. Even 100 they would go, But if you said you're not getting a lot of people, I think you're getting people. They're just leaving because they're not happy with what you got or whatever. Maybe. I don't know. No, not necessarily. I'm gonna come though. If you change things, then I'm gonna come give you my honest opinion right now. You are? Okay. I'm coming. My husband did my hair yesterday. He said, he's a man of all traits. He cut my son's hair too. It looks really good. Well, he cuts it and he puts the dye in it, so that's what he does. Oh, hey, look, you have a customer right there. Did you realize that? No, there's another customer there. First of all, you have one register. You need to get a couple out. That's my first. Okay, so you need to have 2 or 3 here, because if you get 2 or 3 customers here, what are they gonna do? Stand here waiting for the dude? I'd be annoyed and go to another store. Okay, so that's my opinion right there. So you need to get 2 or 3 going. I'm gonna wait lift while this does. Checking out the store for a second, and then when you put a couple up, I'll come over. Okay. Alright, so that's one of my first opinions. And you got a really cool house here. I really like your house. It's awesome. I know. I want you to check out my vault and tell me what you honestly think my new vault. And I just decorated it yesterday. And I don't know, I wanted it more alien related. I think I gotta put an alien table up or two, but I gotta ask you a question. That alien thing that I got, didn't I get like a fake alien, like a mannequin alien that I could just throw on a table? I don't even know. I don't know where to get that or if I got that. They gave it to us? Okay. I found the register. Okay, first things first, you got a bow. $1,000, man. It's retailed at $262. Why do you got it so much? Dude, put $250. Put $250 on that $1,000. Holy shit, dude. That Berserk Light Berserker, put it for $1,000, man. You'll sell it. Bottle cap and jacket is a good price. The bobby pins are a good price. The brother fatigue is other fatigue. You've got 2 different brother fatigues, 2 different prices. Don't do that shit. People fucking hate that shit. Take one of your brother fatigues out, especially the one that's 700. Oh wait, no, you have one that's different. Okay, you have one that's different. All right. Okay, so it is worth that. Okay. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I would put this other gun that you have a little bit, I mean, it's 25% fast rate, but it's got nothing else really that's that great. I'd put it down to $1,750 or $1,700 and you'll sell it. Those alien blasters are an okay price. I mean, I was selling them for $5,000 with 3 stars, so I think you'll do all right with them. The bone club, I would put that down to like $45, dude. Like, fucking nobody likes that bullshit. The bullet guns and bullets, I think, are an okay price. The Halloween candy's a great price. The magazines are okay. I mean, I sell them for $25, but you get them for $50. That's not too bad. The cranberries, I would bring it down to $10. Don't be cheap like that. Just put it down to $10. You'll sell it. Pearly peepers, that's something that's kind of unique, isn't it? So I'm not sure. And that pressure gauge is kind of cool. So that's, you know, that's cool to have that as your 40,000, I guess. I don't know. It's not really worth it, but it's okay, I guess. And then, oh, I have one of those. I think I just have one. I know. I just have one, but if I get another, I'll give it to you. Let's see. The hunting rifle is way too weight capacity. I would bring. It was hard with quads, man. Like, I've been trying to sell them for like 10,000. They're not gonna sell for 10,000. I personally think that your plasma's your enclave plasma is a little bit too high, but your hunting rifle might be a little bit low, but you got weight on it, so I would keep it that. Your skull load suit, I sell those for 10 G's, so 8,000 is not too bad. I might even stop by that. Your swamp hazmat suit, it's weight. I mean, if you want to get rid of that and put something else, because that's 5 pounds, I would put it for like 500 or 800. The Vats Unknown's good. Unyielding, I don't know how that even works. I don't even use that shit, but I don't know if that's a good or bad price. I have no idea, but that seems a little outrageous. I'm not sure. That Assaultron head that I gave you, I don't even know what the fuck you use that thing for. I would bring it down to like $500. I think you'll sell it and you can move something else in there. Don't be cheap about stuff. Listen, don't put stuff over retail, because you put stuff over retail and people can't make any money on it. If you put it below retail, then people can. You didn't tell me there was a customer waiting. Oh my God, I was sitting. Oh my God, dude, you should have told me. I would have moved. You never make a customer wait. Fuck that shit. Anyway, that's my opinion on all of that stuff, okay? I'm honest with you. I've given you my opinion on it, and you do what the fuck you want. Alrighty? All I know is that you gotta have stuff in there that people want and desire. I'm gonna throw this toxic goo down to you, because I just don't want it. I think if you go below retail, you can move the shit out faster, and then you can put another item in its place. Don't ever be selfish with shit, because you've got other shit you need to put there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to have other shit to put there. So never get selfish with shit. Give people an opportunity to make a little bit of money with your stuff, and you'll sell it. You know, I try to go below retail. My gun prices were a little high yesterday, so I did reduce a lot of them. So I have a tendency to can go a little high as well, you know, and I need to put my stuff a little bit lower sometimes too. So I'm not always perfect as well, you know. I need to go make some altar site. You have a tinker right here, right? Okay. All right, this dude's waving. Hey, what's up, Joker man? Okay, cool. I would even put like a register here and a register here and have it, you know, on something. And then that, because there's another person here. Get another register out so nobody's waiting. Have like, yeah, listen to me. Never be in a register. You've got people come into your store. The reason is you didn't sell stuff is because you had the shit too high. Put the stuff a little bit lower and you'll sell it. You've got clientele's coming. I can see them coming here. So, yeah, put two. I'd say put 3 to 4. If you got little registers, I put two on one side and 2 on the other. And that way you don't have to worry about anybody getting pissed off or waiting. Okay, that was probably one of your main reasons why you weren't doing any business. People were waiting and you had the shit too high. So, do what I said, and I think you'll do well. Because you reduced it, right? Exactly. Yeah. So give them an opportunity to make a little bit and you'll move it, and then that way you can put something in its place and you'll move more items. Alright? I always say don't be selfish with an item. Don't be attached to an item, and you'll be able to move it quicker. $4,000 a piece. $6,000 for the outfit, $4,000 for the beanie. I sell everything that you give me. Yesterday I must have sold, I don't know, maybe 6 pieces or something. I don't know. It's usually lower level, but not always. Yeah. Well, the higher levels can get access to it with a friend or something, you know? Usually, so. It's probably worth about $2, but it's weight. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Oh, absolutely, but it's 5 pounds. You can put something else there. Do you understand the weight thing? Okay, like you could put more things in the thing if you have less weight.
Excess adhesive.
And if you, yeah, it'll sell for 8 for sure. Sure. Don't be that's why I always say don't be selfish with shit, and you'll move it out, dude. Let the stuff go below retail and you can't go wrong. You know? Yeah, but you'll move it out. Don't you want to move it out and put something in its place? I mean, don't you want to sell stuff? Yeah, but you can move more items if you sell them for reduced prices. Do you understand how that works? Like supply and demand. Like, you know, like don't get attached to stuff. Don't get attached. Don't get selfish. Just think of those 2 things that I just said to you, and try to think of that when you price things. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. And then I think you'll do better. And that's my honest opinion. I'm going to be honest with you, and I was. So take it or leave it. I know a guy who gets Mr. Fuzzy outfits. What kind of outfit is it? Is it the soiled one? Oh yeah, I got mine for $40,000, $25 for the suit. But I'm gonna reduce mine soon. I'm good because I actually bought a couple of them recently. So supply and demand for me. was naked. Thank God you told me. Jeez. Walking around in that buff. Oh, are you talking about in my store? I do have some gamma rounds, I think. I think I do have some gamma rounds. I bought some the other day and I put some on. Put them for a little bit below retail and you'll sell it. Oh, yeah. I mean, also. Yeah. Is that what you use, harpoons? Should I save harpoons for you? I always dump those. I know. I always dump that shit, harpoons. Oh shit. I put a bobblehead for 100 instead of 125. I buy them for 100 sometimes, so I just put them for 125. They usually sell, so. Some things I can go a little higher, like disease cure, I put $50 on. It's retailed for 20. So some things I can get a little bit higher for. But I try to reduce the guns. If I want to move the guns out, because I know I'm going to get guns all throughout the day. So I'm not going to go high in the guns because I want to get them out, especially heavy guns. I want them out of my store so I can put more of the other things that are heavier in there. You know what I mean? So that's the key, is to get the weight off of there too. You got to think of the weight, Okie, because you have a certain amount of weight that you can put in your stash. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. Cool. Hold on. I'm just putting some orange mentos in here. Alrighty, hold on a sec. I'm just gonna get some of these. But you want to do business, and if somebody is sitting there waiting, they're gonna leave. I leave. I go to another vendor. I won't wait for somebody because it's fucking bullshit. It annoys me when there's only one vendor. I'm gonna be honest with you. It gets me irritated. It's like you can easily put down a couple vendors. Why put up one? You know, why wait? Why make people wait? You know what I'm saying? I'm in a rush. If I got 40,000 and I need to spend it quick, I'm not gonna wait. You know? Well, don't say that to me, because you know I'll probably find one. Okay, I'm coming to you. Hold on. I actually got my weight down, which is tremendous. That's amazing. I think it helped giving him all that 3-star legendary shit today. That I overly bought yesterday. Well, at least I bought it from a couple friends, so it's all good. Let them get the money for it. Alrighty, let me check out your vendor. Alright, so you got just a couple sitting here. That's good. And they're red, so they stand out. They're not gold. The golds were kind of like blending in, and it was hard to see. Okay, got that 1,000. That's good. What's the difference between the two fatigues? Like, it's just the weight difference, or you can damage resistance and stuff with that stuff? Oh, and there's none on the other. Okay. Okay. That Emmett hazmat suit. I don't think you're gonna sell for 9,000, but you can put it. You could put it for that. I mean, yeah, they might want to spend it. Yeah. Well, if that's gonna be your rare item, you go right ahead then, sweetie. That's fine. And nuclear beanie, you'll probably sell that for sure. You got to have a couple things that are a little higher price, so that's fine, dude. The Blood Eagle is cheap. I keep wanting to go to that. I think I might buy that. I'm buying it. The Swamp hazmat suit. So why do you have the other hazmat suit for 8 and then this one for 1,000? Okay, so it's more rare to you. Okay. I always keep one of everything. I think your prices are a lot better, Okie, and I think you're going to do a lot better. I don't know about this unyielding price, because I don't know about unyielding too much, but everything else looks great. Okie, you did a good job. I think you're going to do more business, and I think you're going to see that. And I don't think I'm wrong about that. You do have customers coming here. I saw them. When I was sitting here, you had 2 people coming. So you had people coming, and if you didn't think you did, you were probably too overpriced. And either they couldn't find your register, or they were waiting and they left, or whatever, and they were annoyed or whatnot. So it's good that you have the registers out, and they're red. They're not gold. So I think you did good. You at least have 2 registers, so you don't just have the 1, so that's good. I think you're going to do much more business now. But I would put more of those suits in there. You don't have too many suits in there. You only have 1 beanie. I think you should put 1 of each of those suits in there. Skeleton. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would do that. Yeah, I would do that. Listen, I would put the skeleton suit in there. I would put the ghillie suit in there and the winter suits in there. Just put 1 of each of those in there. I'm doing 6 for the bottom and 4 for the top, so it's 10. But you put it for what you want. I kind of have it like it was starting to be like kind of like a sale, because I had them overpriced before. I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't have that many of them, and I didn't know who made them and stuff in the beginning, so I had them overpriced. So I like put up a sign at one point saying that they were on sale, and then on my Twitch I have this big thing saying winter costumes on sale. You know what I mean? I put 10,000. So I'm appearing that it's on sale. So if you want to put it for a little higher, go ahead, but that's up to you. Maybe 10 for the bottom, 5 for the thing or something. I don't know if you got clientele that can do that, but if you do them for lower, you'll definitely sell them. So it's all in if you want to do a lot of business. If you don't want to run around and have to get rid of money and stuff like that, then put them for higher,
We need to find and kill that
supply and demand. It's what you want to do. Yeah.
Draw out that alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big alpha is a heap of trouble.
I like going to a store where everything's below retail and I'll purchase it because I know I can get it. That makes me happy. When I've got a lot of money, I'll just have it. So keep that in mind. You do it under retail, you can't go wrong. They're going to be able to they're going to buy it. Those Emmett suits I think are worth between like 2,000 and 5,000. And those hazmat suits, because they're rare, but they're £5. I've been selling them lately because of the £5 for $500 to $800, and that's honest. That's my honest truth. You do what you want, but that's what I've been selling them for. I have 1 of each. I always keep 1 of each item that I find, so I have something to wear. Well, it's 5 pounds. You have to think of that. Oh, wait. Yeah. And if you don't have one, then you just put it for a little bit higher, and then when it doesn't sell, you know? No big deal. Get it for yourself later. Okay. Well, I make up to $200,000 a day. I'm not trying to be like stuffy or anything, but I think I do pretty good, and I think I have a good opinion on things, and hopefully, I gave you some good advice, and hopefully you do better. That's what I can say. You know? Yeah, no problem. Yeah. And, you know, I remember when you had those 75 new cars, and all I can remember is that were too overpriced, and you had 75 pounds in there, and you could have had 75 pounds with other things that you could have sold. You know what I mean? So when you have something that's like too much of, sometimes you have to reduce it. Like, I have too much of everything, but I have them in one slot. Do you know what I mean? And I worry about the weight all the time. So I try not to have like really heavy weapons, or I reduce the price in heavy weapons so I can move them out quickly. Like, I knew that assault rifle was a really nice weapon, and I wanted a weapon for $40,000, so I had it on there for a couple days, but it was overpriced. And I kept looking at the weight, and I was like, you know what, I gotta reduce this because it's a weight issue for me. I can put something else there. So I reduced it, and look, I sold it. You know? So I used my own advice. I didn't get selfish, and I was selfish in the beginning, and I got not selfish, and I sold it. Because I wasn't going to sell it at 40 cheese, you know? Because listen to me, don't we get lots of stuff all through the day? I mean, you can easily put other items in your store, so move the stuff out quickly, make the money on it, and put another item there. That's all, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Well, in the springtime, I'm going to be getting out a lot less because, you know, I have a 69 Camaro and still have some work to do with it. And I want to work on that. And I have a digital compass I need to get in there. I have seatbelts, new seatbelts. I've got to do the trunk in the back. We got to line that up. And we have some, I don't know if he has diamond plate or something to put back there. I'm not sure what he has back there, but, or what he wants to put back there. But I know he wants to, I don't know, maybe put carpet back there. I forget what, yeah, I think that's what he wants to do, put carpet back there. So he wants to, you know, cut a template out and, you know, that kind of thing. And we still have a lot of work to do with the car. I mean, the brakes aren't 100%. We put these Willwood brakes on, and he doesn't know what he did wrong, or if he did anything wrong. It's just they're not 100%. They're not. And you know what? If I'm in a brand new engine, you know, and I've spent upwards of, you know, $75,000 on the car, I want the brakes to be good. I want them 100%, and they're not 100%, and so I don't feel comfortable driving the car all the time. You know, only I don't know. He said he's gonna call specialist and find out what the deal is and what he has to look at, what the problem is, and whatever. I typically just take it to a simple brake person over here, just get it right. And he doesn't want to do that. I don't know if he's embarrassed or just, you know, he's perfectionist, you know what I'm saying? My husband. And so, like, just to make sure everything's done right with the car. And I get that, you know, but I want to drive the car. I want to drive it. I'm afraid I'm going to have another, I'm sorry, go ahead. I'm afraid I'm going to have another seizure, and I'm not going to be able to drive the car, because they told me, the doctors told me if I have one more, they're not going to let me drive anymore. So, yeah, no, but I got a 69 Camaro, I want to drive it. Oh, absolutely. Here, let me go back to my house. Let me just see where I'm at here. I just finished that leader of the pack or whatever. Oh shit, I'm over incumbent. But I think getting more items in your store as well, like fill up your 1200 slot mark, like get those 120 in there. Always keep it at 120, you know. Get different things in there too that people like new cards and treasure maps and maybe a little bit of scrap, and you know, just have stuff that people are always looking for. You know, you do have ammo in there, so I keep ammo at a cap. Like, I mean, I get so much of it. Why be selfish about it? You know, some of the other stuff, like the 2mm, I'll put for 3, or I'll put the 5.56 for 2, or the 45 for 2, because I sell a lot of that, and it's supply and demand. Ah, shit, I get it. Yeah. Well, the 2mm retails at 10, and I sell it for 3. People buy it all the time from me for 3. But I used to have on my title of my store, cheap ammo and guns. I've just recently put the Twitch URL on there because I've been trying to advertise the Twitch more. So, but I noticed people tend to go to my store less now because of that. But I don't really care because I make so much money, I could care less, you know, whatever. It's less run around for me, that's fine. If I'm not making 2, but I'm making 80, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? I'm still making money, I don't give a shit. It's a lot of run around for me, you know. Listen to me, I run around a lot. I'm running around server, store to store, and I'm gathering things that are below retail, that's stuff that I know I can sell for more. Like, let's say I'll come to a store and it'll have, you know, disease cure for 20. I know I can sell for 50, so I'm going to buy it all, you know. If I can come to a store and they've got serums for 200, and I know I can sell it for 250, I'm going to buy it all. You know, and that's how I restock my store, and I constantly think about restocking my store every day, and that's why I do well. And because I have so much inventory in my store, I'm rich. That's the only way you become rich in this game, I noticed. You can only hold 40,000, so you can't hold money, but you can put shit in your store, you know. So probably I didn't even see him in there. Oh my god, that's a lot of weight, dude. Put them in there for $75. Put them in there for $75, you'll sell them. That's 46 pounds you got holding on to you that you could be holding something else. Oh, surely they'll sell for 100. Surely. 75 to 100, you'll sell them for sure. I sell them for 100 all day. You do it, that's 48 pounds or 46 pounds you got holding there. You could be holding something else, dude. Don't be selfish. You're being selfish about the price. Just put the price there and you'll sell it. Just put $75, $100, you'll get rid of it. You can move on to the next item. You don't want to hold on to it. You'll get more if you reduce the prices. Do you understand how that works? People will buy more items, okay? Because they're cheaper and they can make money on them. Okay, listen, I know somebody that he has the same shit in his store every fucking goddamn day. I look at it. You know why? Because his prices are way too outrageous. He doesn't do no business. Okay? You just told me this morning. What did you tell me? I don't do that much business. So you're making changes now. Now you will. Okay? Alright, cool. Well, you talk to me in a couple days. You talk to me in like a week or something. Tell me if you're doing better. I think you will be. I think you will be. Oh, stop. You'll get more of it. Stop. So what? You've accumulated 46 new cards. Big deal. Move on to the next item. They're heavy. They're like a pound a piece. That's 46 different items you could have in your store instead of new cards. Do you know what I'm saying? It is sometimes, right? I think you did well. I looked at your store twice, and I think you did well, so I think you'll do well. I think you'll do better. I do think you need to get more items in there, because you don't have, you know, You don't have the 120 slots filled. So that's another one of your problems. You don't have enough merchandise. And I'm not talking about filling it up with new cards. Because I'm talking about different items. Because you're gonna get to people's what they want with different levels. You get to somebody that don't want new cards. You got 75 pounds in there or 65 pounds in there. That's 65 pounds they're not looking at because they don't want it. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you had 65 different items in there, shit, they might want 30 of them. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Like, you're gonna make more by doing that. Okay. And I appreciate that you think highly of me to think that I would know how to make a better store, and I appreciate you asking my advice. That's cool. That makes me feel good that you know, think highly enough that you appreciate my opinion, you know. Got them horde wolves taken care of here. Calibrated trucks. Are they EXO ones? They sell very well. I'd say between 1,000 and 5,000. I don't know what the retail is on X1s, but those are hard things to get. Like, I don't have the plan for that. I can't make the X1, so yeah, I would go a little higher in the X1 for sure. I buy the pieces. I'm telling you, I buy the pieces. Like, if it's 3 legendary and it's a X1, I'll buy between 3 and 5. Those pieces. Well, I did the same thing. Listen, I had another set. I had like my first armor, and I was holding on to that shit. And I'm like, what the fuck am I holding on to this shit for? It's like 2 or 4 pounds a piece, each one, and you got 5 items. And I'm like, why am I holding on to this shit? So I ended up giving the suit to somebody. I don't remember who it was, just some random or whatever. And, you know, there were good mods on them. They were all 3-star and shit, you know. But I gave them away because I'm like, I don't even want to put them in my store because that's like 20 pounds or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just gave them away. I don't put the minor armor in my store to sell because of the weight. I just give it away or sell it to Legendary store, you know. I just sell weapons and... Well, sometimes some of the shit just breaks. Like those alien weapons, they just break when you throw them down. I think you're gonna do a lot better, for sure. For sure. Now, I'm at somebody's store. I'm just gonna tell you, for instance, this guy's got shit in his store. He's got boiled leather left armor. He's got a baseball cap. He's got arrows. He's got a couple. He's got nothing in here, and then he's got all his meds a little bit higher. He's got his buffets for 44 instead of 40. I'm not going to buy that. But if he had it for 30, I would have bought them. Okay, so I'm telling you what I'm doing right now at a store to give you an idea as to what I'm thinking right now when I'm at a store. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, he's got day trippers. They're the same price. How am I going to buy them? How am I going to make money on them? I'm not going to buy them. You know? And why would you put something in here for 0? You're missing a slot. You could put something for money. That's stupid. So this dude's got shit in here for $0. Ugh. And he's got fragment mines, different prices. Never do that. Never do that. Never put something for $19 and then put it for 20. Oh, I want a fragment mine for 20. Oh no, I want 33. Oh no, I want 30. Fucking look at your shit and find out that you fucked up and put it for the same price. He's got gamma rounds, different prices. Like, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing here. Okay, so that's my opinion when I'm going to this dude's house. You know? But all of this stuff, if he had these psycho buffs for a little bit less instead of a little bit higher or the same price, I would have bought all this shit. But I'm literally going to walk out of his store right now. I'm going to buy some whiskey. He's got it for 2 different prices, but I'm going to buy it anyway. And I'm out of here because he has crap. You know, I'm moving on. And I mean, why put something for a cap? Throw that shit down. Put something for 1,000. Don't. Why are you putting something in your slot for a fucking cap? That's stupid. Okay, that's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. Don't put shit in for 0. Like, fucking throw the shit down. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what people are thinking, putting shit in for 0. I'm talking Twitch, but... You know, that's just... I think that's stupid. I had somebody tell me the other day, they were like, oh, I don't sell ammo, I just put it in there for 0. But then I had a lot of higher-ups, and they just came and kept taking all my ammo. Well, dumbass, why don't you put it for a cap or 2 caps and make a little bit of money instead of putting it for 0, you dumbass? You know, that's what I felt like saying to the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, me too. I'm not dumb. If I'm a higher up and I come to something that says 0 and I want it, I'm going to take it. Yeah, exactly. There's stupid people in this world. You can't fix stupid, right? That's what I said when I came out of you know, the hospital after having cancer and having a stem cell transplant and having them save my life. You know, things don't bother me as much. It's kind of like a gift that God gave me after this happened. You know, I don't let stress happen, you know, hurt my body in any way. I don't let things affect me, and I won't say 100% that works. Obviously, I do get upset about things, but I don't get upset as for as long, and I don't hold a grudge book like I used to. You know, like, yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so whoever's watching, I got 2 people watching here. Hope you're having a great day today. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. This weapon, like, slides up all the time. Pushing it down all the time. Seat on. Shit. Blow up. Boom. And super mutant coming up on us. Shit, where is this stuff? I need to take some before I die. Jello, green jello, green goo. Alrighty, so I've given my honest opinion about stores today. So if you have a store, definitely follow my advice. I think that people don't put enough items in their stores. They put stupid items. Like, don't put fucking real, like, regular weapons. Put 3 stars in them. Nobody gives a shit about 1 or 2 star. Nobody gives a shit about that stuff. 3-star weapons. Put 3-star weapons in. Don't waste your slots with anything but, you know, put new cards in. Put, you know, treasure maps. Put some scrap. I'm gonna go put some scrap in my store because, I'll go to doggies here. Turn him into goo. It's a pretty house, all glass. He's got his vegetables up on top. It's pretty. Free scrap. I love it. I'll take free scrap all day. He's got 2 different scrap spots. That's cool. What he's got over here? Ooh, he's got some copper. I love that he's giving out free shit. That's awesome. I think that's a good trait, too, to give out free shit. At your store, free popcorn, free honey. Oh, and don't fill up your shit with a bunch of crap. Like, nobody really cares about arrows and crossbows and, you know, syringes and that kind of shit. Now, this is a nice weapon here. This is 1759, reduced weight. What's an alter snake? Take that, yeah. He's got ultra scrap less. That's cool. Silver scrap less.
And I met someone, a stranger. And over time,
Nuclear waste less.
that stranger isn't a stranger anymore. I don't believe in luck or fate or any of that. But I do know that
Fuel.
I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Fiber optics. All that shit's good. Pretty cool. So I bought a weapon for retail, but hey, shit, I got a lot of free scrap at his house.
Pardon me.
Okay, another thing I was trying to explain to the people on my Twitch too is, like, you know this, I mean, but don't put regular weapons in or 1 or 2 stars, like, just put 3 stars. You know, put things in people want, you know, not people, you know, like, don't fill it up with syringes and fucking arrows and crossbows. People drop all that shit. They don't give a shit about that stuff unless you got a bow in there that you're selling. You know, put a few bows in there, you know? So, what you doing? We might have to go to another store. Now listen, if you don't make any money in like a half hour, an hour, you should change servers. That's another thing too. Like, if you're not making money, it means that everybody in the servers already saw your store. They don't give a shit about it. They're not going to go back. They already know what's in there. They don't think you've put anything else in there. You know what I'm saying? So you're best to change servers and go to another server just so you have more people look at it. Now, you say you don't add people or you don't have a lot of friends. That's one thing that I do. I add a lot of people, and they may not be friends, they may not be, but I'm adding them just so I can get to another server. So if you can just add people just for that reason, do it, you know? I know you say you're not very social, but you don't have to talk to these people. Just add them and then just join their server, you know? I'm not really talking to these people. I'm just adding them so I can get to another server, you know? Well, if you're a friend, you can see me. Yep. Yeah. Correct. Yep. That's true. So, a lot of these people that I'm adding, hopefully they add me because, you know, that's what I'm intending to do, is try to get to their server, and if they don't add me, then I can't see them. Yep. Yeah. Usually I try to add people that I've been hanging out with in a daily op, or that I'm in a crew with, that maybe have purchased something from me, you know, that kind of thing. And obviously I'm going to defriend somebody if they're, like, acting like a jerk. Like the other day, oh my god, this is really crazy, Okie. I went to go trade with this guy. I don't know, it could have been me too. Like, he just seemed like he was so forceful. Anyway, I messaged this dude and I asked him if he would trade something. And he wanted a lot of money for it, so I was going to see if I could try to just trade a suit with him, you know, like a skeleton suit or whatever, you know. So, I didn't hear from him. So I went to another store. And when I went to another store, after I was finished with the store, I turned around and he was right there. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe he wants to do that trade. So I messaged him back and I said, did you want to do that trade? Did you, want that skeleton suit? He didn't answer me. Meanwhile, he's trying to trade with me. And he's like coming at me like forceful, like almost like an abrasive way. And I'm like, not for nothing, but I don't really need you to see the stuff that I have on my person. I want to find out what we're going to trade first. Did we agreeing on this trade? You know what I mean? Like, answer me. You know what I mean? So, and it was kind of like he was just pushing himself on me in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how it felt like. So I backed off with him and I said, listen, can't you just message me and tell me whether you want to trade this stuff or not? Because I don't know if this is what you want. Are you okay with this? Blah, 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 So he messaged me back. He's like, yes, take it. He's just getting kind of nasty with me. And I'm just like, I think I tried to trade with him at one point and I couldn't do it. I said, what, if I can't do this, and then I started getting a little weird about it or whatever. And I don't know, it turned out that he got mad with me and told me to stop talking to him. And I was like, okay, whatever, I thought we were just doing a trade here, but okay. I don't know, he was just like really weird. Like, at least just tell me that the trade's good. I'm gonna do it. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, just continue to try to like push abrasively, try to trade with me. I didn't know what we were doing, He could have just answered me. That's all I had to do, So I messaged back and I said, well, just to let you know, I'm going to, take you off as my friend and, I won't bother you again. And that's what I did. Because I'm just trying to do a trade. I'm just trying to, like, I think that's what I did. I messaged him and I said, I'm just trying to do trades with new people. And, I just want to make sure that, oh, that's right. He messaged me and said he was just going to give it to me. And I thought, well, that's bullshit, because you weren't just going to give it to me because you were trying to trade with me and you were forcing the trade on me. You were like pushing yourself on me to try to get the trade. And I didn't want you to see my shit in my person because that's my stuff. My stuff that I'm selling is in my store. And if you wanted to see it, I kept telling you to go to my store and you didn't go to my store, And I don't know, it was just a big to-do. But anyway, I literally had to defriend this guy because of it. And it was like, all I was trying to do was a trade. And all he had to do was say yes. But he just wasn't communicating with me enough, People do get weird, for sure. I have a lot of people just getting, like, jealous of me, of what I have. And just... they'll laugh at what's in my store. I think that's kind of funny because, I know I can get these prices for it, Yesterday, I think I had a right to be laughed at because some of my prices on my weapons were a little high, but, I do have other good prices. Yeah, they're different prices at different times, and it depends on what clientele I'm getting in, too, because sometimes I have different clientels that come in, and I go a little bit higher because I know that they're going to have the money to do it, So I change my stuff, too. Like, if I've got the lady that comes in with the dove necklaces, I might put a lot of unique items in my thing, and for higher prices, because I know she's coming to buy that dove necklace for $10,000, and she might want something else, I just go to people's stores and find it, and I find it from all different prices, from $500 to up to $8,000. And obviously, if I can sell it for $10, I have to make money on it. So cheaper. I've seen it for $12 or $15 as well, but obviously I can't buy it for that because I'm not going to make any money off it. Well, I've come across 9. I have one now. And I told her I had one, but she hasn't been around. So. This dude's hitting me. I think it's from behind me. Oh no, is he at my house? Oh no, shit. I'm gonna have to get off and make a couple calls. I've gotta make, let's see, what do I gotta do? I forgot what I gotta do now. Gotta think about it for a second. Oh wow, I'm overweight once again. Never fails. I guess I could go to the store and sell some shit. You wanna do a daily op or something, or? Very cool, something to do, something exciting. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna make some ammo because I need some ultrasight ammo. So that'll give me time to do that. And then I'm gonna get off and I'm supposed to make a phone call. I'm just trying to think what I was supposed to do. I can't remember. Jesus. Oh, I gotta call my doctor. My husband's diverticulitis. Alright, so I think we should change servers and then do this daily op. Because nobody's buying anything. I'm not getting any business either. Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna hit to another server and then you can just join me. Because nobody's buying anything for me. I'm gonna switch servers. I've got about 15 people I can choose different servers to, which is cool. Some servers you go to and it just say you can't put your store up, which sucks. But that's a place that you need to know because let's say you get to 40,000. You're capped up, you don't want to sell from your store, so you go into that server. You know? So I hate taking my stores down constantly. I'd rather just keep them up. Because sometimes I put things on the store, like lights and stuff like that, and you have to put all that shit back on, and I'd rather just keep the store operation. But, you know, when you get capped up, I had to message this guy yesterday because he kept going towards the cap mark. I was at like 36,000 and he was buying more stuff, and I was like, I had to message him to say, listen, dude, can you calm down because I don't want to leave this server. You know, and I don't want to be capped up because sometimes they'll go so fast that you are not even making money because they've gone over 40,000, you know. Oh, I have that happen every day. Every day, yep. Because, you know, yeah. Okay, no problem. I'm in another server, so if you want to join my server, I'll give you an invite. Give me a sec. Yep, no problem. Yep, no problem. And I'm just gonna open up another. Okay. And my problem is that I want to put scrap in my store, but I always have too many items. I don't even have the space to do it. I want to put scrap up so bad because I have so much of it. You know, let me tell you, for instance, you were asking me about clothing, right? Raw clothing, I have 25,909 pieces. So my problem is that I have to buy scrap sometimes because the store doesn't have any money for me. So that's why I have so much scrap. But I really should be selling it because of that, but I just don't know why I'm selling this shit. You know? Oh, cool. Rupert. He's level 1500. That's crazy, isn't it? Jesus. It's like triple my freaking level. Oh god, now all these people are joining this ops that I'm doing, dude. Are you gonna come? I've got 3 people on here already. Oh shit. Okay. God, I think. Did they start daily up on my thing? I hope not. Okay. Oh my god, you know what? They started a daily op. I'm gonna do this really quick because they started a daily op in my session, which I think is really weird. I fucking hate when people do that shit.